Kirk Koennecke, Superintendent Indian Hill. The demo is ongoing at our old middle school, and as you take a look here, most of it is gone. We continue to progress with the design, and today we're going to be taking a look in our construction zone at what's going on with MSA and our design focus group sessions. Chris, it's hard not to be excited when I see this model in front of me. Can you talk a little bit about the community engagement that's brought us to this point?
Absolutely. We've made a lot of progress over the last several months. One of the goals has been to try and get as much feedback as possible from all the different user groups. We've met with well over 250 people over the past several months, and even well back into the spring when we first started this process. Students, community members, staff and faculty, people from the village, fire and police. It's been great to see everyone really excited about the projects and get engaged.
Can you talk us through a little bit of what we're seeing in the design?
Absolutely. A big piece is we're looking at, part of it's a two-story building, as you can see from the model. We're developing what we're calling these neighborhood spaces, and each of the grades will have a unique opportunity to create community within their own grade. So for instance, the 6th, 7th, and 8th will have these clusters of classrooms around a central common area. So you see that on the upper left, connection spaces to the lower level space. If I kind of lift this up a little bit, you can see starting to look at all the different programs and learning opportunities on the lower level, STEM spaces, dining spaces, places for students really to interact and engage. We've started to share some imagery of what those projects might look like. A big part of the primary, as you mentioned, in the elementary is looking at how do we make those buildings function, create a better identity, make those more branded at Indian Hill. Think about safety and security. The new primary school entrance has a lot of those aspects. Thinking about, again, as students at a younger age come through buildings and what that wants to look like and feel like. Elementary school, the new addition that we're developing, that's going to eventually sit back behind the sawtooth in the parking lot. There are a lot of art spaces and recreational spaces and places for students again to really engage and interact a little bit different than they do today. But absolutely thinking about safety and security, limiting access to certain areas. When we create these outdoor spaces, how do we create boundaries around them so there's places that can be easily supervised and people can feel like they can use on a daily basis.
We really appreciate you sharing some of these design elements with us and engaging with our community. Look forward to having a uniquely Indian Hill design when this is all said and done.